But like if Thanos treated it like the Crystal Maze, he has all the stones. In order for the Avengers to beat him, they have to go through challenges to get like one of the crystals. Hello, welcome to another episode of High Time, the show where we cook stuff you can probably already cook, but we have some fun when we're doing it. My name is Matt, and his name is Ultan.
Hello.
Hello. And this week, because the Avengers is coming out soon, we're doing Avengers Pasta. Ooh. What's Avengers Pasta, you might ask? Well, it's something that I made up last night. And in the sauce, we have all the colours of the gems. We have the green stone, and this one's going to be blue. I know it's purple. Alright, cut me a break here. What was I going to do? Put blueberries into it? What was I going to do? What was I going to do? Yeah, exactly. Right, so that's going to be blue. And then we have the orange stones, the red stones, the yellow stones, and the purple stones. And now I know it's red onion for purple, but again, you know, I had my local German supermarket. What you want to do first is you want to preheat your oven to 200 in Celsius and whatever that is in American. You want to get your garlic bread on the go. They're going to have little garlic cheesy fingers, huh? Cheesy garlic fingers, huh? Sounds like an ex of mine, huh? Then we got the heat on under a pan. I got like a medium low to kind of let that heat up for a couple of minutes. And we're going to drop our oil in. Now, not too much. Not because we're trying to be healthy or anything, but because this flaxseed oil, for some reason, is €10 for this tiny bottle. Why? I have sunflower oil there, just didn't want to have the cheap sunflower oil bottle out like a pikey. So, you got your oil heating in there. We're going to get the purple stones in first. Marvel at our infinity stones. Hey! Put your purple stones in the pan. Yeah, a little bit of a sizzle. You want a medium-low heat. You don't want to really do a lot with these. We do want to try and get it caramelized a little bit so that they maybe won't colour the sauce purple. If you put them in there raw, they might just purple up the sauce, but that's not what we're going for. We've got some chopped garlic, which I chopped fresh. That goes in as well. Then you season up, season your shit. Salt, a bit of pepper. What we're going to do now is we're going to chop up our blue stones, which is the aubergine or eggplant. Whatever shape you want. Look, little triangle-y shape, little triangle-y gem. Little triangle-y gem?
Yeah.
Yeah? The blue stones, we put them aside because we're not going to need them straight away. I got thinking about these infinity stones. I'm not an expert on the movies. But from my basic understanding is that they all do a different thing. And that this Thanos dude wants to get them all into his glove. Wait right there. Huh? Huh? So Thanos, right, wants this glove to be all full of the stones. I mean, they should just make like a game out of it. Like, do you remember the Crystal Maze?
Yeah.
Right, for those of you who may be too young to know what the Crystal Maze is, it was like a game show. They would take it was like a team building, like an office, like 90s, yeah, go team building exercise, and they filmed it. Your whole goal was to win a crystal in the game room. And you could do like physical games, and mental games, and skill. But like if Thanos treated it like the Crystal Maze, he has all the stones. In order for the Avengers to beat him, they have to go through challenges to get like one of the crystals. That could be Avengers, the next one. Marvel, if you rock this, I swear, like you could mess with them and have like an emotional challenge. Tony Stark by the side of a road, trying to save his dead mother over and over again, and he doesn't win the stone until he succeeds. Keep paying attention to your stuff instead of trying to change Hollywood. And we're going to get ready to put in the peppers. Let's get our peppers in there. Get that in there. Let them go for a minute or two. I had help with this video. Research. Tom. Good research. Now, in the comics, all the stones represent one thing, and in the movies, they all represent another thing. According to my research, this is in the comics, by the way. The purple is the space stone, the blue is the mind stone, the green is the soul stone, the yellow is the reality, orange is time, and red is power. But in the movies, the red is the mind stone, the orange is reality, the yellow is power, the green is space, the blue is time, the purple is soul. You know what I think? I think we all need to be colourblind. It doesn't matter what colour you are, you can be whatever you want to be. That's the message I'm putting out. The message Marvel is putting out is we can do whatever we want with our stones. I don't appreciate that, Marvel. So I'm going to put the heat back down again. See, the thing is that I'm using an electric hob, so the temperature is never exact. I wish I had a flame. You can control the flame, It's electric and it's a cast iron pan. Oh, what do you want from me? This is where we're going to start with the sauce part of the sauce. Usually you would deglaze a pan, which would get all the stuff in the bottom of the pan, that crusty stuff that people go, oh, how am I going to scrub that later on? You don't need to scrub it at all. What you want to do is deglaze your pan, because that's flavour as well, actually. Kind of like a stock, nearly. What I'm going to do is some wine. Now, if you don't want to use wine for whatever reason, you can just use a little drop of stock. But wine gives the sauce a nice depth. Let that reduce down. You want to cook the alcohol off the wine if you're using wine, and heat up a little bit more, because we're going to start putting our cream now. It's a creamy sauce. If you're lactose intolerant, sorry about you. So we've got cream. That's just like single cooking cream in the fancy measuring jug, which I invested in for this very show. We're just going to drop a little bit of that in there. For those of you going, you never told me how much was in the bowl, was in the jug. That's right. Use how much or how little as you want. Cooking is all about finding what you like, and it's got to reduce down anyway, so even if you use a little bit more than you wanted to, it will reduce down. Science. Stephen Hawking dead. Heat up under the pan. You want to get this cream heated up, we're going to get it boiling, and then we want to reduce it right down to a simmer. And it's when we do that, the real magic's going to happen. You always want to keep your seasoning going, so what we do is, every time you add a new ingredient, especially like a sauce or a cream or anything like that, we're going to hit it with a little bit more salt, and a little bit more cracked black pepper. Some people think that you should only use like white pepper in a white sauce, and I'm like, why? Why are you being so pepperist? Pepper snobs. Now, we're going to put in our aubergines, with a little bit of broccoli dropped in, but that's okay. Now, I have some dry parsley here because I didn't get any fresh stuff, because I had this in the cupboard already, so I'm like, why would I go out and buy stuff if I have stuff already? Just make stuff that you have at home. So dried herbs, stuff go in. Stir. I'm going to add a touch of chili. Just a touch. Bit of a kick off it, you know. It's not a, that's how much going in for me. Now you might get a slight pinkish hue to the sauce with your chili. That's okay. I'm going to reduce down the heat, because we don't want to end up with like a caramel or anything, because everything else can just go in now, because the sauce is nearly done. You don't need meat in this sauce like you can kind of like fry it with chicken breast or some turkey, or you know, whatever you want. But I don't think it needs it. Like, we don't need to have meat all the time. We're going to let that simmer away for a couple of minutes. Now, the pasta that I have is called Fusilli Pasta. Fusilli in Italian means squiggly shape. Don't know, it probably doesn't. I have some Fusilli pasta which I previously cooked already, as to save time and effort, because you don't want to actually watch me boil pasta. You can't have this pasta without cheesy garlic fingers. We're going to put them in the oven. Don't film my dirty oven. We have a second pot here. When the sauce is complete, we're going to put some sauce from there into here, and we're going to put our pasta in, and we're going to stir it up, and then we're going to be ready to eat. The sauce is not finished yet. It's going to reduce down a little bit more. We're going to get a little bit thicker. But to help it along, we're going to need some Parmesan shavings. And we're going to drop them into the sauce. And what's going to happen there is they're both going to season, deepen the flavour of the sauce. They're going to melt and bring it all together. Drop in your Parmesan there. As much as you like. These shavings seem to be more like chippings. I'm going to stir it around so that everything gets well incorporated. And look at the colours in the sauce. You got greens and oranges and reds and yellows and purples and blues. It's like Joseph's amazing Technicolor pasta. Whenever that becomes relevant again, we'll dust this bad boy off. Now I should, as anyone who's cooking needs to do, I should taste it before I serve it. Even the dog knows how good this sauce is. Get some sauce in your pan. So, get your pasta in to here. Get some more salt and pepper in there. And then you can do this. You get your pot. Put your lid on it. You do that. I'm going to dish this up. I'm going to get the cheesy garlic fingers out of the oven. And then we're going to try it. So that's our Avengers Infinity War pasta. You know, it's just veggie pasta. One of the things I want to do with the channel is show you that no matter what you've got in the fridge, no matter what your skill level is, just make some, tasty food. And look at this. It's quite simple. It's a meal. Even smelly poor students can do this. Thanks for watching. We really appreciate it. If you liked the video and want to see more, you can subscribe. And you can like and hit the little bell button for all the notifications. Let us know down in the comments if you've tried it, or if you would do something differently, or if you want to see what we can make next. We'll see you next week. Finny.
I don't know where to start.
I know, this is
So many stones. That's some good veggie, Infinity War pasta.
Infinity War Pasta. Soon to be Joseph as an amazing technical and dream.
The aubergine does look blue.
See, told you.
Now.
It's also making me think that there's chicken in the dish. Although aubergines have been called chicken of the garden.
Have they?
No.